helps you get over. How we doing, guys? Joe Drake here, co-owner of the Axiom Fitness Academy and Gravity and Oxygen Fitness here in Boca Raton, Florida. And I want to talk to you guys today about how to turn your passion into a career. And how to not only turn it into a career, but turn it into a successful career, something that you can do long term, make great money, love what you're doing, all those things. That's a lot easier said than done. And I think there's a lot of people out there who would love to be doing that, but either A, don't know how to get started, or B, too scared to take the steps to do it. All right, so I've got a couple tips, 4 separate things that I think are absolutely essential if you're looking to maybe make the jump. You know, maybe it's getting into your career if you're someone who's 18, 19, 20 and you want to get into personal training, or if you're someone who's further along and you know, you're thinking about maybe making a career change. Not an easy thing to do, but you guys keep these 4 things in mind. I've seen them put them into action. I've seen them in my own life put into action, and I think they're essential if you guys want to make it happen and make it happen successfully. So the first one is going to be find a mentor. There's absolutely no one out there who's successful, probably in any industry at all, who has not had someone helping them along the way. And it's not just someone helping them come up with ideas and get work done, but it's about helping you frame the way you think, the way you see, the way you act throughout your day, and people who are gonna help you skip steps. You know, so it's not someone that you necessarily want to be them, but you know they're doing the kinds of things that you want to be doing down the road. So, you know, as my partner in the academy, Alan, says, success is going to leave clues. So look at those successful people, and I guarantee you they're willing to help. I've never had a single person that I've reached out to, you know, and I've reached out to people like Juan Carlos Santana after having never known him, you know, individuals like Nick Timonello who are out there, you know, big names in the fitness industry, and every single one has been open and willing to give me advice, give me ideas, and in some way serve as a mentor. So I know for me, I would not be where I am right now, and you guys will be a lot further if you guys can find someone to do that. All right, and it's tough, you know, because not everyone is going to make the time, has the time, but that relationship is going to develop naturally, and you're going to know who that person is, and that person is going to love doing that with you and for you. So you definitely need to find a mentor. Number 2, I think essential in making the jump, turning your passion into a career or into something you do full on in your life, is going to be creating a plan. All right, so it's one thing to say and think, hey, you know what, I want to be a personal trainer. We've got people who contact us all the time at the Axiom Academy. Hey, I want to get into personal training, okay? Or I'm going to take the course. They sign up, all right? So that's not really making a plan. That's making a decision. So you've made a decision. Now in order to get to where you want to be, what are those different steps on a daily, weekly, monthly basis that are going to help you get there? You know, and the times that I've seen the most success in my life was the time that I was the most planned out and the most sticking to my plan. Every single week I see it. Days that I don't have a plan going into what I'm doing, I end up wasting time trying to figure it out. So you've got to sit down and think that out. And hopefully a mentor is going to help you do that, right? So this is going to build on one another. That mentor is going to help you build a strong plan. So if it is becoming a personal trainer and you want to change people's lives, you know, hey, first you got to pass your certification. So let's break those steps down. I got to study this much each week. I got to study anatomy, physiology. You know, I got to get into client retention, sales, all these things that are going to allow me to pass my exam. And during that process as well, you know, okay, I know I need to be going out and meeting some gym owners, some other personal trainers, doing some shadowing. It sounds like a lot of extra things, but what is going to separate you from anyone else out there who wants to go do the same thing? First off, I guarantee you most people are not going to take action regularly on a plan like that. So it sounds simple, but if you can at least do that, you're already going to be a step ahead of the rest of your competition, the other people who are vying for the same clients, the same job. So continue to take action on a regular basis through that plan is going to be essential. All right. Third one, I say this more specifically, and I'm sure it's in every job, but I feel in personal training, in the fitness industry, it's pretty easy to get bogged down with your split schedule, and it's tiring. You got to refill your cup regularly, all right? Refill your cup. What is it that motivates you the most about what you're doing? You know, if you're someone who gets into personal training because you love the way it makes you feel and you want to share that with other people, but then you get into training and all of a sudden you're not working out as often and you're unhappy, well, guess what? You're not refilling your own cup. You got to get back to what it is that excited you to get into it in the first place. You know, for me, my refilling my cup, I love listening to Tony Robbins, Les Brown, all these motivational speakers, getting into my own head, that refills my cup on a regular basis. You know, so I think you got to find those things that motivate you. That's going to conferences. That's being around other people. It is talking with your mentor and networking and being around others who are hungry and entrepreneurial and excited, because that's going to keep you energized to do what you want to do. You know, because if you're just going through the daily grind of daily life, and even if you're looking through and enacting your plan, but you're not doing these things to refill your cup, long term, it's not going to be as exciting. You know, it's not going to be as fulfilling. You know, and hopefully it doesn't happen, but maybe you get burnt out, and we obviously don't want that. So number 3, refill your cup, because making this jump is not going to be easy, right? If it was easy, everyone would be doing it. So it's not going to be easy. So it takes continual motivation. And the last one that I fully believe in, maybe just because I've never really had backup plans, is there is no backup plan. So no backup plan. Any energy that you're putting into anything else aside from this right here is wasted, and it's decreasing the likelihood that you make that happen. All right, so I say that. So it's not backup plan. Well, if personal training doesn't work out, then I can still kind of do this. I personally have not seen too many people, and you know, again, speaking specifically within fitness, successfully make a jump from their career into personal training full time while they're still trying to work full time. You can't do those two things. You don't have enough energy to put into it. So it's going to take some faith. It's going to take some planning. You know, hopefully you've got someone who's helping you guide along if you are making that jump or transition. But I think you have to go into it with no backup plan, because if you want to be successful, fulfilled, all those things, you've got to put all your energy in that one direction, in one basket. And that's what the most successful people out there do. So if you're looking to be somewhere mid-road, you can probably make it happen. But I would imagine if you guys are watching this right now, you're probably not looking to make it mid-road. You guys want to be successful and overly successful, right? You want to enjoy what you're doing. So just a few things that if you guys are looking to turn your passion into a career, or hopefully for some of you who are out there doing it and just maybe need that continual reminder like I do, keep some of these things in mind. If you're not regularly talking with or doing things in regards to mentorship with someone or something, you need to put energy into it. Make sure you're continuing to plan out all that you're doing on a regular basis, big picture, small picture, all together. Refill your cup daily. Don't undervalue what you need on a regular basis to stay motivated and excited. And last one, don't have a backup plan. Put all your eggs in one basket. All right. So hopefully you guys find success. Leave comments, questions, and hopefully we'll see you guys soon.